Hello, every single one of you, friends and families. Let's see. How are you all doing today? My name is Emmy, and with me is Chris. And this is Your Journey Awaits with Also Travel. We're glad that you can join us for our very first episode, and we look forward to bringing you exciting episodes from time to time about all things travel and destinations that you can go. We are going to introduce ourselves and what we do here at Also Travel. My name is Annie Okusanya. I am the founder, and sometimes people call me the CEO, but I call myself the lead travel advisor. A little bit about us. We started in 2017. That was when we LLC'd our business, but this has been going on, I think, since 2015 that I kind of would remember that I would look for something. And I enjoyed doing it. And then one day somebody came to me and said, "Do you do this for an event?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Are you a travel agent?" I'm like, "Oh, maybe. I don't know." So yeah, and that's in February 2017, I decided to bring this to life under the Eniscope brand. But this is our Also Travel agency. So we're going to tell you a little bit about what's happening in this 2025 and also beyond. So we want to kind of like give you a gist of what we've been doing at Also Travel. And the one thing I would say is that this is some kind of baby. Like, I don't have to do this, but I want to do it. Do you understand? It's something I love. I love traveling. Sometimes I wake up in the morning, I was like, "Where are we going?" And I get the ticket and I'm gone. And there are some times that, of course, I love to save money as well. As I grow older and I have my children and putting family first, I noticed that I need to save money. And I know there's a lot of parents out there as well that want to save money. So we focus more at Also Travel with groups, destination, family travels. We actually do flights, but it's exclusively for clients that really wants us to help them look for travel. That means flights, international flights to Africa, Europe. It can be all inclusive, and then we'll help you secure it. The perk is that once you book a trip with us, that is complimentary with flights for you. You know, you pay for it, but then it's complimentary to help you book and source for your flights. So let's actually just dive in and show you a little bit things that we have planned for this 2025.
Yeah.
So as you can see, we're going to talk a little bit about the group travel in 2025. And Chris, go ahead and show the stuff. So we have our Turkey and Greek Isles trip, and that is going to start August 4th through the 11th. And that includes the Istanbul and Athens, and with a 3 days cruise. I think 3 nights cruise actually. So how it's going to be planned out is 2 nights in Istanbul, 2 nights in Athens to explore Athens, and then 3 nights on a cruise from the 8th through the 11th. My encouragement as your travel advisor is for you guys to get there, begin your flights to come to Istanbul on the 3rd. Yes, we can source that. It is just for an additional price for the flights. But yes, if you let us know, Chris, help us to find the flights, we will help you to find it. And that is complimentary of your package. Then the next places that you will visit, of course, in Istanbul is Hagia Sophia, Blue Mosque, Topkapi Palace, Grand Bazaar, Spice Market.
Yes. Okay. So for the cruise, it'll be a 3-night cruise, all inclusive with Celestial Discovery. All your meals, drinks, and everything will be included.
So with the Greek Isle, you start from Athens, then you go to Mykonos, and then from there you go to Sposadasti, Patmos, and these are some places that are biblical, historical. Then you go to Heraclon, and then Santorini, and come back to Athens on the 11th. So you start on the 8th here, and then you go through each day. I think they have like a half a day style. On the 8th, you do a little bit of Athens, and you cruise into Mykonos. and then the next day you go to Kusadasi on the 9th, and then so you just have some of the field trips to go into as you journey through the past and, of course, the present to take a little bit of taste of Greece, and a little bit of Turkey because Turkey and Greece are close together. So we do begin our trip from August the 4th through the 11th for the three exclusive 2 nights in Istanbul from the 4th through I think it's the 6th, right? And yes, my goal also is to make sure that the local flights are included. And if it is not included already in your international flight, the local flights will be included. And that is fine, complement of also travel. And then it happens, and then of course the cruise. And then you fly back on the 11th to your home country, except if you want to join us with the additional 3 nights. Can you go ahead and talk about that, Chris?
When we saw it, immediately, like Disneyland kind of comes to mind. And I don't want to hype it up too much, but it's definitely giving a little Disney vibe. There's some indoor stops in there, some rides, there's a water park, I believe, in there. So a lot of family stuff to do. Roller coasters, honestly, is just so many different things. I'm pretty sure anybody that's in your age group, it definitely seems like something that's kind of multi-generational. You'll have something for the teens, something for kids, something for the parents. But it's absolutely a place that you guys will make the best memories and just have an absolute blast. So definitely.
Yeah, yes. And I feel like they did the Antalya more like an all-inclusive resort as well, but there are hotels there. There's an hotel that I'm already talking to, and but definitely sometimes we have to do that on group. So if we don't have a group option, we can definitely look for one that is close for you to go. If you're budget friendly and you want something just to get there, we can work with you. Just let us know what you need. But if you have any question, we are here to support you. So thank you so much for this exclusive listening in, and we are going to go on into the next thing now. So I am going to Japan. Yes, I love to travel. Like I said, I take my children. So for some reason, also Travel is going to be going on an excursion to Japan, and it starts at 2,700. So the one thing about Japan is we are going to Japan in April 13th through the 19th. That's the tentative date right now. But definitely, I might be going a little bit earlier. I'm not saying anything. But definitely, I will be in Japan around the April 13th through the 19th. If you would like to join us, this trip starts without flights. Japan is not that cheap. Without flight, it is going to be about $2,700. And that is for the tour. It takes you on a panoramic tour of Tokyo.
Okay.
Right? And what else are they going to take us through, Chris?
It'll be a tour that stops in a couple of different places. So Kyoto, Nara, Osaka. So yeah, it'll stop at a few different places, and all the transfers, getting around everywhere, all of that will be included. You guys will be staying in 4 to 5 star hotels with, breakfast accommodations. So a lot of fun stuff to do. If you've never been to Japan, I've personally never been, but I hear it is a great place to just experience culture, experience something new, and yeah, just get like a lively, memorable experience in.
Yeah. So, but the one thing is that go to our website, www.osotravel.com, or go follow us on Instagram, on our social media, Facebook page. We are on TikTok. We don't post all the time on TikTok, but you never know, something might be coming in 2025. So just get back, check us out on the WhatsApp, on the websites, www.osotravel.com, or you can even WhatsApp us. Our number is 240-753-0828. That's the WhatsApp. WhatsApp is the best way to contact us, because we will answer you either on Instagram or WhatsApp. But if you text us on WhatsApp, somebody will get back to you on that. So yes, I told you 2025 is the year of travel. And the reason why I said that it's the year of travel is because we are going to be having our very first family retreat in 2025. So it's not only me taking my family on a trip. I am inviting you, of course, you are paying, to bring your family because there are sometimes that parents wonder where they would take their children to. So in 2025 and beyond, 2026, 2027, we are going to do something different that families travel together. That means you're taking your children because those are the memories that you have when you keep, and you take them to a destination. It can be all inclusive. All inclusive is usually better for with young kids because then you can have them play in the parks and everything like that, and just you go have your own fun, right? So that's the beautiful thing about all inclusive. So we are doing something. Drum roll, please. So we are going to go ahead and show you beaches, Turks and Caicos. They have the
Yes.
bluest turquoise water. So beaches is part of the Sandals family. Of course, Sandals Resort is more about all adults inclusive, and Beaches Resort is the family multi-generational part of Sandals Resort. And we are going to be going, they have one in Ocho Rio, Jamaica. They have one in Negril, Jamaica, but the Turks and Caicos one is also exceptional, one of the biggest. So yes, you can have a family reunion at the beaches, Turks and Caicos. This year, I will be there by His grace. I will say
Mm.
I will be there by in June 2025. Contact us if you're interested. Check it out on our website. We will be there. I think my date is around the 20 something to the, it's like a 4 nights. I'll be at Beaches, Turks and Caicos in um in June. So come join me there. Contact us. Let us know if you would like us to book you a trip with your family. Okay, beaches, Turks and Caicos. And if you don't want to do beaches and you say, I just want to go on my own travel, all adults, you can do Sandals Resort as well. So yes, we can do that for you. All right. The next one that we will be talking about is Moon Palace. Moon Palace. I
Yeah.
wonder what I can say about Moon Palace. There are two, okay? And there are more coming. I didn't want to say anything, but there are more coming for Moon Palace. I just cannot tell you about it until they say it. So Moon Palace is part of the Palace Company, and they're also affiliated with some resorts in I think it's hotels in Italy, the Baglioni brand. But Moon Palace is one of the best out there. By the way, it's not only Moon Palace they have the beaches, they have some in Cabos, they have some in some parts of Mexico mainly. But they're expanding their brand all over the Caribbean. So Moon Palace Cancun, our goal is to set up a request. So if you have a request in July 2025, please go to our website, fill out the form, and say you are interested in joining the all inclusive. They are all inclusive in 2025. We're also going to have the Moon Palace Jamaica. Some groups are going. If you want to join that group, please let us know. August 2025. Okay? Moon Palace. Beaches is June. We might actually have another beaches in August. We just haven't finalized that yet. But if you want to be part of that, please let us know. Remember, the Moon Palace resorts, the beaches resorts are all inclusive. So yes, it's a family retreat. If you cannot join us this year, start planning for next year because I love it. I will tell you one memorable thing that I have is that my son, yes, the teenager, they don't smile that much. There was one time we got to Mexico and they had this one called the Dreamery. Now, it's me as a travel advisor now being invited to take my children to come and check out something called the Dreamery. It's kind of like an exclusive for kids and family. And the one thing I would say to you is that my 16-year-old smile in picture never does
Wow.
in the picture. And that means Moon Palace create something called customer service experience for both adults and children. They were even begging for them not to cut their wristband off their wrist. And I'm like, you gotta let us go, man. It's like, no, can we stay one more day? My daughter still dreams about Moon Palace. She tells me that, mommy, can we go to Moon Palace, please? But another thing I was doing, I think when I, of course, when I'm in on these trips, I check out the hotels, try to review it, make sure that that's what we really want for our brand. And so one day, while they were having their own dreamery time at the circus or something like that, I was on the phone trying to talk, and they were like, "Hey, you're supposed to be babysitting us. This is not your trip." And I'm like, "Are you for real?" These kids had the audacity to tell me that. And but the thing is because they were having a great time and they wanted me to be part of it, even if I was their mini babysitters. But I will say one thing: if you would like to join us on this trip, please do not hesitate to contact us. Go to our website is www.osotravel.com, and our WhatsApp 240-753-0828. You definitely can also follow us on Instagram. It's at Also Travel Agency. So you just put agency next to our name. We're on Thread as well. So yes, you'll find it on there if you want to. Just type in Also Travel. And Facebook, definitely you can check us out on Facebook. We are working hard to create something. So if you do have other options that you would like us to post for you or to plan for you, like destination travels, groups, girls trip, guys trip, wellness trip, solo trip. Yes, if you are getting like these people are driving me crazy, I need to go somewhere. You deserve it. So take your own trip. Okay,
Yeah.
so that is there. And also business trip. I just haven't said anything about that, but business, we can do incentive business. If your company wants us to, if you want us to plan something for your company, we can work and partner with some of our top tiered resorts and destination travel to bring something beautiful for your company as well. So we look
Yeah.
forward to having you. And thank you so much, Chris, for always sending that newsletter to our customers, our clients. So
Absolutely.
this is the eyes behind that newsletter, The Journey Awaits, the brain
Yes.
behind The Journey Awaits. I'll give her the credit for that. And I thank you all for joining us. And I look forward to having a marvelous year, hoping to see you guys on one of our trips or all of our trips. And yes, we have financing available. It can be uplift, affirm, right? Or you can even do installment. In small installment, I could work with you guys on the installments. But most of the time, we have to make sure that all payments are due at least 60 to 70 days before. And we always recommend insurance when you fly. It's always valuable. So thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you on our next Your Journey Awaits. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye, guys.